The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of WBGR Network.
The light didn't change, Coy. There we go. Hello, you guys. Welcome to another lovely Wednesday here on Get It Got It Good. I am your host, Naja Woolhite. And today, we have a few people in the studio. So we're going to try to maneuver this in a easy way, right? But next to me, we have the man himself, Coreleone.
What's going on? How's everybody?
The Don.
Yes, the Don. What's going on? How's everybody?
So today, you guys, we're going to delve in because we got a lot to get through. And I got a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Let's have some fun.
Like we've already been doing behind the scenes.
Yes.
So you guys, as always, you can follow us at Naja Carter, Naja Woolhite. I got a few pages. I don't know how that happened. At Get It Got It Good G3. Put the G3 on the end, so that way you can find the correct page. And that's on IG, Facebook, and YouTube. How can they find you?
They can find me on all social media platforms. It's Coreleone Don, Made Men Coreleone. Coreleone is spelled Coreleone. If you break it down, it says Coreleone, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always number one, so that's what it is.
I mean, if you don't go for number one, what's the point?
Yeah, of course. Ricky Bobby, yes. That's right. Okay. Let me get a little bit up here.
Okay, so you can already tell we already live in here.
Yeah, definitely.
And I ain't even have a... Never mind.
No.
So, that is going to be my word for today. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
So, how did you get Made Man in front of everything or behind everything? Like, what is that about?
All right. Basically, Made Men is a group that I formed after I had formed a group called Coreleone Crime Family. Mm-hmm. And Made Men consists of three artists. It's myself, a family member of mine, which is like a brother to me, my nephew, Capone, and also a good friend of ours named Jonathan Bumpus. We call him Blasphemy. So we decided to start Made Men. It was something different. It was unique, and it showed versatility and unity between, different races of people. And the reason we started Made Men was to bring out the realness and talk about things that everybody else was scared to talk about. Like, for instance, we got a song called About That Life, which is on YouTube right now. It's on YouTube, Zevo TV. I mean, it's on a lot of platforms, doing really well. And basically what that song was about was you hear everybody say, oh, I'm about that life. I'm real. I'm this, I'm that. But in all actuality, you're really not. So we made a song about that, talking about that, because everybody's not a gangster. Everybody's not a thug. Everybody's not a lover.
And it's okay.
It's okay. Right. It's okay. Play your part. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? I can't swim, so you don't see me in the pool. You know? So, I mean,
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just, basically, we, Made Men was basically, basically try to teach people how to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, be yourself. Just be you.
Cool beans. So, okay. Because I'm listening to how you talk. So tell people where you're from.
I was born and raised in New York, and moved to Maryland in the early 90s, and been here ever since. I've lived a couple of places actually. I've lived in West Virginia. I've lived in Virginia. I even stayed in PA a couple of times. So a little bit of Kentucky, Tennessee. So I lived a couple of places. I was fortunate enough to do that. Had a good upbringing from my dad and everything like that. So
every time I talk to this man right here, he driving somewhere, and it's
always
never
something to
like
do.
around the corner.
Nah, it's always something to do. Like we do everything in the house. We do everything ourselves. We have a lot of friends, a lot of family in the industry all over. So, we use those connections to open up other doors. And in the process, when we open up other doors, we open up other doors for other people, not just for ourselves.
Indeed.
So,
I'm all about that.
definitely.
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 It's networking. You
Yeah.
guys can't get anywhere without networking. Nobody that has made it to any great plateau in their life has ever done it solo.
No, you can't.
So.
There's no way you can do it solo. You have to network. You have to meet people. You just have to be the type of person where you can't let the negativity bring you back, bring you down. You can't let that bring you down. So you just got to be strong. You got to have a strong will, a strong foundation to withstand any storm, any tornado, any hurricane that come at you, and just keep moving. Hold your head up high, keep it moving. Don't stop your grind, and that's basically it.
Because it's going to come. Every time you shoot for something,
Oh yeah,
crap hits you.
oh yeah, oh yeah. But
So-
if you don't have it hard, it ain't worth having.
At all.
And that's just how I believe. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna go through people. But if you don't have the same support that you give out, it's not worth dealing with. Give it up.
Yeah. And so some people come into your life for a season, and you just got to know when you got to cut those people loose, or what their purpose was for. Maybe they're there to wreck crap.
Yeah.
Nicely put, and teach you a lesson that you're going to need in order to survive the next level.
Yeah, you can look at it that way. You
I always
definitely
look at
can
things
look at it that
positively.
way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things come into your life just to test your will and your ability to see if you're going to withstand it. One thing my dad always told me was Allah never put more on you than what you can handle.
Exactly.
So, I've been through it all. You name it. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
So, but it's been a great adventure. I love it. I got a great team. I got a great support system. And, I can't complain.
Yeah. Speaking of team, shout out Gloria.
Definitely shout out
Shout
my
out,
manager,
Gloria.
Tally, GT Management. Always, definitely mad love to GT Management. Mad love to John Kilgore, JFK Productions. Definitely shout outs to my man Scola De Niro. A lot of other people. Shout outs to my team, the whole Made Men, Coreleone Records, Capone, Blasphemy, Buddy Braveheart, Razor. Y'all know who y'all is, man.
So how did this whole thing start?
Oh man, wow.
You got to think back.
Yeah. Woo, she got me digging in the archives now. Okay. All right. So, the whole Coreleone Entertainment, Coreleone the Don, everything started back in 1997. Good friend of mine, definitely want to give him big shout outs. Bradley Bauhoff and Associates, law firm in Finksburg, Maryland. Very good friend of mine. He
You said Finksburg. Good Lord. I haven't
Yeah,
been in
Finksburg,
Finksburg in fact. You guys, that's like way out, yo.
So, one of my friends, Donnell Brockington, everybody know him as Born Divine. He be with Capadonna and a bunch of other people. Born Divine went to Brad one day and was like, I know a guy that can rap real good. You should listen to him, So, he came, he talked to me. At the time, I was in a little legal trouble, and he got me out of it, got it taken care of. That's when I realized Maryland didn't have a self-defense law, so.
I knew that. Look, people made sure I knew that from an early age.
I didn't know that at the time, so hey.
You guys, Maryland don't have a self-defense law, so
yeah, they don't.
Make sure you know that.
Yeah. So he told me one day, he was like, I hear you can rap. I want to put you in the studio. I was like, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
People tell me that all the time. Well, he had actually set an appointment for me to go to the studio. I was laying on the couch, chilling. Matter of fact, I think I was watching like Golden Girls or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Sanford and Son or something. Because I watch all old shows.
Yeah, but that's
so
great.
I'm laying on the couch, chilling. My phone ring. He's like, "You at the studio?" I said, "What?" Nah, I ain't at the studio. I'm at home. He's like, "What do you mean you ain't?" I set an appointment for you to go to the studio. I was like, "You was serious?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna reschedule it for tomorrow. You gonna go?" So I went. My first album.
Are you getting further and further away from me, dude?
No, never. Okay.
Look, let's
there we go. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. No, but my first album, it's called Revolution. Me and an artist named Terry McDonald. He's a comedian now called Reverend T.
Rev T?
Rev T.
Hi, Rev T.
Yeah, Rev T. That's my man, Terry McDonald. So we made an album called Revolution, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. My biggest supporter and my number one fan when we dropped that first album was the attorney who believed in me. So he sent it to disc makers, got it printed up and everything, and he was the first one to buy like 300 copies. So, and from there, Coreleone Records blew, Coreleone Dawn blossomed, and we started off with our first group, which was called LOS, Life of Sin. Shout outs to Billy Live, Wisdom Court Entertainment.
Hey. Billy, you got to come on the show.
Yeah.
Right?
it was me, Billy Live, Jason Campbell, and a whole rack of us. We all come from the same circle. Billy Live, Born Divine, all of us come from the same circle. And we had LOS, and from LOS, everybody went their separate ways, but LOS was always the nucleus. So you had Wisdom Court, you had Coreleone Records, and we just always stayed a family. But that's how we
cool beans.
blossom.
So I know you do a lot of things. That's actually how we met, because you're always doing something. Something. Putting on some show. I know you just did a weekend or two ago a show with Monifa.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Chris Viney.
Yeah.
Down at Iconic Lounge. Yes, definitely.
So, what's next? And what are some of the other shows that you've done?
Oh, wow. Well, some of the other shows we've done, we did the Maryland Theater. We're the first
And
black,
your independence hip-hop.
black independent hip-hop artist to ever get that venue in Hagerstown, Maryland. We did that. We are also the first ones to start the Fast Lanes Independent Artists to Success Awards. We also did the La Costa Nostra Tour in 2007 at West Banco Arena. We did that, and we've done numerous of other shows. The Made Music Showcase. We have a show coming up this Friday at O'Connell's Lounge in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Showtime's at 9 p.m. Yeah, we have that show coming up. We've done Liquid Sky television show, TV show. We've also done what was the name of it? We did a hip hop TV show.
There's too much to remember.
Street Jams. Yeah, we did Street Jams TV. Y'all remember that? Yeah, Street Jams TV. We did that. Yeah, we did a show in Virgin Islands with Howard G. Shout outs to Howard G. And bruh man Reginald Ballard. We did a show out there in St. John's.
Man from the what?
Fifth Floor. That's my man. Yeah, that's definitely my man. So shout outs to Reginald Ballard. Yeah,
wow.
we just did a whole lot of things.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you see, we're talking to people in the studio. Who do you have in the studio today?
Right now, I've always got my right hand, you know what I'm saying, pots and pans, my brother from another mother, Coreleone, he with us. I also got one of my artists, Buddy Braveheart. He's definitely in the building, you know. So.
Cool beans. So here's what we're going to do, you guys, so we can swap out, because I want to say hi to them, too, so that way you guys can get to know who are the type of people and artists that you have working with you, okay?
Definitely.
So, as we take this short break, we're going to spotlight the artists that you've seen throughout the week. Painters, fashion designers, by the way, hook me up.
Yes. Oh, definitely shout outs to some of our artists. Please check out Oscar D Nation, R&B sensation. You know, they call him the Black Ric Flair. Check out Dimitri Michael, definitely R&B sensation. You know, check out Razor. Everybody, you like that DMX, Ja Rule feel, check out my man Razor. Oh man, and you can never, ever, ever forget my man B&E Ricky.
Oh, did I tell you that I asked them to do a song for me?
Who, Ricky?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear it.
Ricky
I can't wait to hear it.
So guys, be on the lookout for that. You're gonna have them back on the show.
Oh
so
yeah, definitely.
That.
Actually, Ricky was supposed to be here this morning, but I think he overslept because Ricky be putting.
We got an issue, right?
He be putting in work. Ricky be putting in work. I think he was in the studio till like 4 this morning.
That's called studio life. It is what it is. So you guys, we will be right back in about 2 minutes after you guys watched this week's artist spotlight. Be sure to send me in your work and make it spotlighted, okay?
I needed you by my side, but you was too busy getting high. Why? So many nights that I done cried. You left the house and tell me bye. How you feeling? This ain't right. I got a lot up on my mind. She wanna chill, but I ain't got time. I'm going through it, baby. Lord, just come and save me. I'm steady stuck in my ways. I'm trapping till I'm dead, committing my ways. They claiming they your friend on the low, they hate you. So I can't show love, I can't show love. I wanna roll it, I wanna roll up. They love when you down, but they hate when you up. It's how the game go. It's getting hard, I can't hold on. Gave you my heart and you changed up. You the reason why I got this anger inside.
Oh, shut up. Hey, you guys. We are back. As you see, I make no sense. Okay. So, as I said, I wanted to talk to everyone today. And we got such a short time. So, you guys, now that everybody can see you, reintroduce yourself. If you guys didn't see the initial introduction, go on to Coreleone's page. For the behind the scenes of that as well. But don't judge when you look behind the scenes, okay? So reintroduce. Which side? I don't care.
I'm Buddy Blackheart, artist on Coreleone Records. Mixtape gonna be coming soon. Just look for it, man.
Cool beans.
It's Capone.
Look,
But for real though, on serious though, it's Capone.
So
I'm an artist on Coreleone Records, vice president of Coreleone Records.
Richmond, Virginia, 2 up, 2 down. You know, yeah.
In the defense of these guys, I woke them up kind of early this morning because they had to get here because they're not local. They're local. They're not local. They had to drive a little bit. How long did it take y'all? Not that long. Wake up.
An hour.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
That's if the traffic ain't out there, though.
True that.
Yeah.
So you said VP?
Yes.
Okay, so how'd that happen?
We don't got enough time for that.
Oh, really?
We don't got enough.
Okay, give me the short.
All right, so you know my right hand and family member, you know, Coreleone, you know, we talked about it, and we over the years, you know, it was a lot going on, so it was easy. And one of the artists wanted to be. I ain't even gonna put him on blast like that, but yeah. So it was a long story short that it was just something that just happened.
And the work that you guys do together right now, I guess you guys, when you go into business, you have to be very careful about who your partners are. So sometimes you can, sometimes you can't work with family, but there's like rules that need to be put in place. So anybody thinking about joining a partnership or starting a partnership, make sure that everybody have a delegated role. Otherwise, there's going to be conflict and things are going to fall through the crack, and then you have issues, right?
Yes.
Right.
And loyalty is everything.
Yes.
So, like, what is your main thing? Like, what do you like to do as far as the business part of it is concerned?
So for me, it's more when it's business.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever it's business, I'm the guy that sits there and I'm the no man. That's what I am. I'm the no man.
So no BS get past, and you're like, nope, don't make sense, nope.
Because sometimes in meetings and when you dealing with people, you know, you might miss something.
Mm-hmm.
You might miss something, and I'm the one to catch it. And I'm like, well, you know, he said that right, so that don't make sense.
I have one of them on my team.
Yeah.
Hey, don't miss a thing, hear everything, read between the lines.
Yeah.
Good to know. That's why he's so quiet back here. He's like, I'm going to call him Sleepy. Right? He's like the laid back.
I'm hungry right now.
I'm woke, but you ain't going to know it because I'm listening, right? All right, so you said mixtape coming out soon?
Should be. Yes, ma'am.
Wait. Strong verbal. Like, first of all,
Nah,
should be.
I just gotta focus more.
Okay.
To get it out. That's
So what's like your style?
A little bit of everything. Got some songs for the ladies. Got some songs for the hood. Got some songs for the club. Mixtape when we call it something different because I'm trying to do something different.
Okay.
I'm just trying to focus on trap music or hood music. It's about positive vibes, love, coming up basically.
So where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Richmond, Virginia.
Virginia? Cool. So, hey, look, y'all know I'm from the DMV. I'm a Baltimore girl. But I grew up mainly in Columbia. So what part of Baltimore?
Allentown.
Okay. Every time I meet somebody, they say East Baltimore or something. So, yeah, okay.
East side.
What is up with that?
East side.
Man.
I have much love for you guys. I do. But where's my West Side Baltimore people? Where?
He's stuck in the west side.
Oh, my goodness.
They don't got the vision to get out, man. It's
Okay, on that one. Okay, so what's next for you guys?
the show on Friday.
So, okay, so you all will be there that I didn't know about early enough.
Oh.
Ah, see, I like to call people out on their things. But okay, you're gonna give me a list of all of the shows. So
Yes.
everybody, I'm gonna have a list. And speaking of which, we're gonna be looking for dancers and everybody else. So all my dancers hit me up for
Dancers,
videos and singers.
rappers.
So speaking of which, what kind of artists do you guys look for then? Like, what are you looking for? What's the great prime example of an artist? Characteristics.
Unique sound, work ethic,
Yes.
more than anything.
Can take criticism. If you can't take criticism, you can't be worked with. I'm not telling you. If I tell you something not right, it's not to put you down and try to get you out of there. It's to let you know that you need to. It's something else that we could do to make it better. Constructive criticism is the most important thing. Because if you can't be worked with, you ain't gonna get worked.
Exactly.
And I mean, like, if they can tell me, like, yo, you need to go back in the studio, you need to redo that, then that goes for everybody.
Yeah. Because it starts at the top, and the top sets an example. And if the top has an issue, and they're able to be open and receptive to others' opinions, to make sure that everybody eat, right? Because we're all about eating, right?
That's right.
So you got to be coachable. Somebody told me the other day that, because I work hard, people know I work hard. So hard work is not a problem unless you're not going anywhere with it. When it's hard work and you actually got a goal and a focus and an end game, then it's worth it. So as the people who work hard for somebody else that has issues and think that hard work is a bad thing. But when you're an artist, we said, Ricky was in the studio too late to get up. So what is
lifestyle?
I know.
Hard work beat talent because talent don't work hard.
Yes. So a lot of the times, people say, well, they should be the best of the best because they're naturally athletic, they're naturally gifted. But if you notice, the most talented people usually don't make it to the highest levels because it has come too easy. So work ethic for you guys look like what?
No sleep.
7, wake up about 7, go back to sleep 3, 4-ish.
Yeah.
Almost 24-hour days.
Well,
Hence the reason Sleepy looks sleepy.
Yeah, I think we stopped last night about 3,
3.
4.
You know what I'm saying?
Went to bed about 4:30.
So you got to burn the candle at both ends, you guys. So you got to wake up early and do the business side, meet with people, have interviews. Thank you guys for coming. And you got to get your work done. And a lot of times that happens at late hours when the world isn't so busy and you could be left alone, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I've been in the studio before in my forever years in entertainment. So in the studio, and I know some of you guys go live sometime. I know Judah Priest go live a lot from the studio. It's a rack of people. Why is there so many people?
I don't know, because in our studio, we usually don't have a rack of people. It's usually like 2 or 3 of us up in there.
Somebody working the boards.
Yeah,
Somebody in the booth.
Yeah, we just got one person working the boards, and whoever's in the booth, and the other person is just, he's probably dead because he's jumping on the track or something like that. But other
So
than
it's
that,
like a collaboration type of thing. Cool beans. So you guys, what's next today for you guys? You going back to the studio?
Nah, actually, we have to go meet with our sponsors today. Like I said, we was working on a play with John Kilgore. So we got to put that stuff together. Also, we got to get ready for the show Friday. So we have a lot of interviews and things to do with that. I don't know if we going on Oscar D's show this evening.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, but
put that out
Oscar
there.
D,
I'm
one
trying
of
to
our
get
artists,
that
Oscar D, he has a show called Slick Talk Radio.
And he's also an actor, right?
He's an
Oh,
actor,
I'm
he's a
Oscar.
singer, he's a rapper. Oscar is like everything.
Everything. So what we're gonna do, you guys, because we are out of time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna post all of the links, all of the information about the show on Friday, about the artists that you have. We're also gonna post some videos that's in direct relationship to you guys. And so that way you guys get a feel. Also, if you go on Facebook under Get It Got a Good G3, we actually just started an artist page, so you guys can post your own stuff, right? And on that, we have owners of record labels, we have owners of magazines, we have people in the business who, if they see your stuff, can get you out there. So definitely join that page if you're an artist. Submit your stuff to be spotlighted or whatever else. To find me, of course, you can find me at Get It Got a Good G3. On all platforms, or at Naja Carter, or at Naja Woolhite on all platforms, you guys. So, once again, you guys, I want to thank you for waking up and coming in today and joining me. I know it's a long day of work and business. So,
Thank you
come
for
on
having
in.
me, love.
Come on in.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, you guys, tune in next Wednesday, same place, same time, because we're going to be going over the professional sport of baseball, which a lot of Brown and other people don't really get into. And so we're going to talk about the disparities. Now y'all got me messing up.
Never mind.
Yeah, the word for the day. Never mind. We're going to talk about the numbers and the ratios of whites versus blacks versus Hispanics, and what that looks like as far as scholarships and stuff for the youth today. So you guys definitely tune in next week here at WBGR Health and Wellness Channel at 11:30. Stop it. Thank you guys. Love you.
Clean, reliable electricity. It's our energy solution. Homeowners and business owners go solar with Broom Energy. Help the planet and save money on electricity bills. Go solar. Engage Broom Energy.